Hello friends, it's time for another Cooking with Karl. And today, we're going to be making the shockingly uncomplicated chili. Now, this is actually going to be a vegan chili, believe it or not. So stay tuned, you'll see how it goes. There's very little effort goes into this, to be quite honest. The first step, as always, is to gather our ingredients. Here we have 1 yellow onion, 1 yellow pepper, 1 green pepper. This can be discretionary. You can have whatever color pepper you want. I don't know. If they make blue peppers, grab yourself one of them. It's just for color and for a little extra flavor. We have 1 jar of decent salsa. Pick the spice tolerance of your audience, of whoever's going to eat it there. 1 can of corn. 1 can of kidney beans, and then chili powder. Instead of chili powder, I got arbol chili powder and garlic powder. Usually chili powder is effectively just regular chili powder with garlic powder in it, but I wanted the ancho chili to give it a little bit of extra flavor. And then we're trying something new. We have the Beyond Steak plant-based seared tips. So we'll see how those work out, but the way I figure, they don't need to be cooked ahead of time. They can cook with everything else, because this is going to be slow cooked for a few hours in my slow cooker magic thing over here. And the original recipe calls for 2 pounds of ground beef, but obviously we're making it vegan. You're not going to put no ground beef in there. So ultimately, all you have to do is cut up your vegetables, open your jar and your cans, and put everything in here, and then just let it slow cook and check it every once in a while. No biggie. Here's the peppers and onions. Try not to cry. Here's the corn. Drain it first. There's going to be a whole bunch of water in there, and you don't necessarily want that. Here's the beans. Don't drain those, because as longtime viewers may have remembered, the aquafaba, the water in with the beans, contains a lot of lovely protein that will help with this dish. And then here's the salsa. And now I'm remembering that I think I forgot tomato sauce. But you know what? This salsa is very tomato forward. I think we'll probably be fine. So I remembered that I had fire roasted diced tomatoes in my cupboard. So put the whole can of that in there. More improvising. Nothing like a good improv sesh when you're cooking in the morning. And then here's about a tablespoon of garlic powder. A heaping tablespoon that you already spilled some of arbol chili powder. And then we have the meat. Here's what it looks like inside. It comes with a little handy-dandy resealable tab, but we're not going to be using that because we're going to be putting the whole thing in. And another one. Come on. It just won't get out of the bag. Come on. There we go. Come on. There's a little tiny piece in there, but I'll get it. Then close the lid and take it off. If you're going to work and you're making this for a chili assembly or potluck of some sort, then you would take it there and then cook it. I'll probably video some of that later, but for right now, if you were making this at home, you would just stick her on slow cook for a couple of hours, check on it periodically to make sure it doesn't burn, and that's it. Well, ultimately, you should stir it, but I figure I'm gonna stir it when I get there. So we'll catch up with you later. And here is what it looks like, all stirred up and cooked. Here's the chili after. It was decently popular. I did not win the contest.